Hello everyone, welcome back to Cabbage Financial Solutions. My name is Mashkur Ali. In today's video, we will explain how to cash savings bonds that were purchased under a maiden name. We will also discuss the common challenges you might face in this situation in detail. Did you buy savings bonds in your maiden name and now wonder how to cash them after changing your name? Don't worry. In this video, we'll explain the step-by-step process to cash your savings bonds if your name has changed due to marriage. We'll also talk about common issues people face, like proving your identity and filling out the right forms. Stay tuned to learn how to make the process smooth and hassle-free. To help you understand this process better, we are referring to a website called Cabbage Loan Guide. This site has several articles related to banking. One of these articles is titled How to Cash in Savings Bonds in Maiden Name. We are discussing this article because it explains the application process, required documents, what to do if the bank refuses to cash the bonds, and how long the process takes. If you want to read it, you can find the article link in the description. Let's start by looking at the article. In the beginning, it briefly explains what a savings bond is. Then, there is a subheading that answers the question, can I cash in savings bonds using my maiden name instead of my married name? The article states, yes, you can cash in savings bonds using your maiden name. This is especially true if the bonds were issued in your maiden name. When you apply for the savings bond cash, you will need to provide valid identity proof. Additionally, you must include both your old name and new name in the application. Next, scrolling down, we see the main subheading, How to Cash in Savings Bonds in Maiden Name. It explains the process step by step and also details what to do if the bank refuses to cash your bond. So, let's go through these steps. Check with your bank or financial institution. Start by visiting the bank or financial institution where you plan to cash the bond. Explain that your name has changed from your maiden name to your current name due to marriage or other reasons. Many banks can handle name discrepancies if there's a clear explanation, like a marriage certificate. Gather necessary documentation. Banks will generally need proof of the name change. Make sure to bring your savings bond, a government-issued photo ID with your current name, legal proof of the name change, such as a marriage certificate, divorce papers, or court order. The bank may use this documentation to verify your identity and confirm the name change on the bond, re-signing the bond if required. In cases where the name change is straightforward, some banks allow you to re-sign the bond. Here's how it usually works. Re-sign and note the name change. The bank may ask you to sign the bond again in your current name. They'll make a note explaining the name difference, which should satisfy basic verification requirements. Bank staff confirmation. The bank teller or representative might need to witness this resigning and may ask you to provide a reason for the name difference. Cases where banks may not cash the bond. If the bank feels the name change isn't clear, or if the documentation doesn't provide a satisfactory link between your maiden and current name, they may decline to cash the bond. In such cases, the next step is to work directly with the U.S. Department of Treasury. Contact the U.S. Department of Treasury. If the bank is unable to redeem the bond, you can redeem it by mail through the Treasury. Here's what to do. Complete FS Form 1522. Fill out the Treasury's form for request for payment of United States savings and retirement securities where use of a detached request is authorized. FS Form 1522. Provide notarized proof of identity along with form. Include notarized copies of your ID and any documents showing proof of the name change, such as a marriage certificate. mail the bond and documents. Send the completed form, proof of name change, and the original bond to the Treasury Retail Securities Services. The address and detailed instructions for mailing are typically included on the Treasury's website or the form itself. Processing and receiving payment. Once the Treasury receives your documents and verifies the name change, they'll process the redemption and send payment. This can take several weeks, so be prepared for a bit of waiting time if using this route. If you encounter any issues, the US Department of Treasury's customer service can often provide additional guidance. Scrolling further down in the article, you'll find a list of required documents. Additionally, it provides information on different situations where people may need to cash in their savings bonds and what steps to follow in each case. By following these simple steps, you can easily cash in savings bonds issued in your maiden name. If you still face any issues, check the description for ways to contact us. We are always here to help. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Cabbage Financial Solutions for more tips related to lending and banking. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.